Welcome back, Brave Frontier fans. Brave Frontier decided that I needed a free unit, and so did you. So if you go to your gifts, you'll find that there's Charlotte, a 7-star water unit of Lord typing. Everyone got Lord, no one got Anima. Sorry. But don't just sell her right yet. Turns out that her Omni is pretty reasonable, especially if you're a new player who does not have a mitigator. Now, I'm going to be discussing specifically Charlotte's Omni version here, which I have not unlocked because that would take effort. Her leader skill is 50% boost to maximum hit points and defense, an innate 5% damage reduction, and there's a 10% mitigation when you're using guard, and each turn you'll notice an 800 to 100% hit points healed, which is pretty decent. As well, if you manage to get a hold of the special sphere called Patriot, her extra skill will give a 20% boost to all perimeters and add a status ailment removal effect to both her Brave Burst and her Super Brave Burst. It also negates critical damage, so, not too bad. So is this a good unit? Yes. Is this a great unit? Should you be jumping for joy? Not if you have Glorious Hero Krantz, which a lot of people find to be one of the best mitigators right now. Doesn't quite do the same thing that LMO does, but he's still a definitive mitigator. And Charlotte doesn't reach that. But it's important to note that Charlotte is free. You spent $0 trying to get Charlotte. You wasted 0 summoning tickets trying to get Charlotte. You woke up, you complained about the fact that you had to wait for Brave Frontier to get done with its maintenance. You checked to see what sort of useful items was waiting for you, and amongst all the honor points that you're never going to use was, hey, this mitigator. On the other hand, if you don't have Krantz, Charlotte will keep you going. It's worth noticing that both her Brave Burst and Super Brave Burst do not have a high hit. They're 6 and 8 respectively, and her Ultimate Brave Burst is arguably weaker than Krantz, just in the fact that alone it's only a 50% damage reduction as opposed to a 75% damage reduction. Her enhancements are pretty standard, nothing fancy. You can boost her hit points up to 50% with the first 3 enhancements available. You can actually negate any elemental damage bonuses that are done to her. You can enhance her hit point restoration effect. You can enhance her Super Brave Burst defense boost a little bit. None of these are great, though, to be honest with you. You can have her Super Brave Burst's damage reduction of 50% go from 1 turn to 2 turns. Hooray. And the attack reduction success rate can go up to an entire 10%, making it a 40% chance that you'll make a unit's attack reduced. Interestingly, you can make her Ultimate Brave Burst last 4 turns instead of 3 at the cost of 60 SP. And I say that's interesting because Krantz, who has a significantly better Ultimate Brave Burst, can also do that for only 50 SP. So if you've got Krantz, you want Krantz. Krantz is where it's at. To compare, if you don't have Krantz and you need a mitigator, Charlotte's not just going to get you by. Charlotte is very reasonable. To quote Shantoto of Final Fantasy XI fame, she is a solid B-. But here's the kicker. You can't evolve her yet. The unit has been given to you, but her evolution has yet to be released. Also, the Patriot Sphere that you're going to be going after, which isn't really a great sphere in and of itself. It's a 20% boost to defense and maximum hit points, and an innate 5% damage reduction, and it negates status ailments, which is already kind of goes with what Charlotte already has. I'm assuming it won't stack, but you know what they say about assuming. You can't get that yet either. Although it's worth noting that this particular sphere is a shield that looks remarkably like the Hylian shield of Legend of Zelda fame, the iconic shield that Link uses, especially in a lot of the official artwork. So, in short, solid unit, not the best. Don't complain, you got it for free. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me. If you've got any other questions or concerns, I don't know if I can answer them. I'm pretty bad at this game, but I'll try.